Welcome back, G Lane.
Oh, thanks, mate. Thanks.
How are you this morning?
I'm not too bad. I've got a bit of deli lung.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. I mean, look.
Just from air pollution or whatever.
Yeah. I mean, a hectic trip.
Yeah.
Fucking hectic. But, fuck shit, it was good fun.
A lot of people have been seeking refuge in the knowing that you didn't really have a great time outside of the cricket.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
I had a good time.
Oh, you did? Well, I mean, I suppose you did have a good time, but there was a lot going on for you. You were moving around a lot.
Oh, look, and obviously I'm a lightning rod for a lot of people's frustrations.
Yeah.
And look, I'm happy to take that. I'm a grown man. That takes a lot to offend me.
Yeah.
So my DMs have been flooded, and that's rightly so. If that's made you feel better by abusing me, just to make you feel better about this loss, and that's totally fine. I'm okay with it. I'm happy to provide that service because I'm not exactly going to go out there and kill myself as a result of your message. And listen, people get death threats. All I'm going to say to you, follow through, cunt.
Yeah. Okay. I didn't realise that Kiwis had it in them. But
no, they don't have it in them because they have plenty of words. But saying that, I have had a lot of messages of people saying good on you.
Well, exciting news. We have dedicated an entire podcast special to the feedback you are receiving around it. We've had to choke the yours please that have been coming through over the last few days and just put them to its own podcast because there are thousands. We've accumulated some of the best.
Are we going to do a special agenda with just playing out all of the yours pleases?
Yeah, and then also having a look at some of the Instagram comments that we've been getting.
Okay.
I mean, some positive.
Yeah, look. Like I said, I'm happy to be that vehicle for people's mental struggles, okay?
Okay.
Because I doesn't really faze me that much.
We don't have cricket on the program today, so shall we talk about the game briefly from your perspective? We did a bit of a roundup on the day, you live from Ahmedabad.
I can't even remember that.
No, neither can I really.
I was still traumatised from my exit from the ground because can I just tell you, like, it is everything you expect. 130,000 seat stadium is massive, man. It's the biggest sporting arena in the world.
Yeah.
Biggest cricket one by a country mile. Like I said, if they plonked it anywhere in New Zealand, it's the sixth biggest city in New Zealand. Now, in terms of like most stadiums, modern stadiums, that are kind of the industry term is egress and ingress. Egress is your exits, ingress is your incoming.
Okay.
And a lot of stadiums have got, pretty stringent plans around your ingress and egress. How to get in and out of a stadium efficiently. Not here. It's basically you're on your own. Okay, there's 100. This is a stadium. You're on your own to get in and out.
And you literally were on your own.
Pretty much. When I left, I was on my own, and I left the ground on my own. I went to the ground with Tom, young Tom, who's an Air New Zealand pilot who'd got himself over there on a standby flight.
Nice.
So I caught up with him, and we went in together. Got a tuk-tuk together. That was good fun.
That's cute.
And then I left the ground, and holy shit, like, it's fucking hectic, man. Like, fucking tuk-tuk guys grabbing you, people grabbing you, then other Indian fans yelling, you suck in front of you. Like, it's like, fucking, and yet, this is hundreds of thousands of people.
And there's nothing you can really do, I assume.
And the streets are
take it, cop it.
5 meters wide, and there's like, everyone's trying to get out of it. It's pretty hectic, man. But effective.
Yeah.
You get in and out. I got in and out, but it was pretty traumatic. I eventually met my tuk-tuk driver, who I called Dave. It was his name started with D. I just called him Dave, and he didn't mind. Gave him a steady of the ship hat and said, "Get me home."
Steady the tuk-tuk.
Here's 1,000 ding dongs.
Yeah,
which is about $20, which is quite a lot. But I was like, I don't really care.
I just give me the fuck home.
Like it cost me 400 ding dongs to get there, by 1,000 ding dongs to get home. But I didn't care. And he was a good man. He bought the last 2 overs. I left with 2 overs to go. I couldn't stand getting berated by the fans around me.
There was a video that we posted of, it was a G Lane POV and amongst some Indian fans, and that would have been a tough pill to swallow, I think.
They love
3
cricket.
hours.
They love it so much. They love it so much that they don't actually know what's going on.
No, right.
So they celebrate 6s and 4s like nobody's business, but don't actually understand the game really. Like they'll see a player slap it to the boundary and start cheering, and it'll get straight to the fielder, and they'll boo. It's like,
okay.
Wait, come on, guys. Let him go for 4. Like,
there's no understanding of cricket.
No,
they love,
and they demand more 6s. That's all they're there for. And they just
they got a few.
They go ape shit. Did they get a few? So, yeah, and they don't really celebrate the cricket. They'd celebrate in our face.
Mm.
And I'm glad they weren't serving beers, because I probably would have been taken out in the back of a Indian paddy wagon, to be honest.
Yeah. Oh, I think if you'd had alcohol added to that,
yeah,
you'd have been in some real trouble.
And especially when Hard Dick didn't have a great game, did he?
No.
He got out cheaply, and then a couple of misfields and a drop catch.
Yeah, he was full soft cop.
Yeah, and I yelled out that. Didn't go down well.
No. I bet not.
Yeah. Are you really a hard dick? You're more like a soft cock. And there was only a couple of people who spoke English around me who got that. And a lady who just held a sign up in my face that just said, "Not tonight, New Zealand." That's it. Printed out.
That hurts.
Laminated.
That's got a touch of I'm disappointed.
And I said, "Did you Google Translate that?
Yeah.
Can you Google Translate this for me?" Fuck you.
Did she speak English at all?
Nah.
Right, she just knew how to say it.
It's almost as
Not
triggering
tonight.
as the clip that I saw this morning of Stuart Board trying to run this angle that New Zealand are massive chokers at World Cups.
I know. Look,
after the point that he made that we've made more finals than them.
But I saw that. I saw Dale Steyn trying to push out of the chokers tag. They choke in the knockout stages of World Cups, and they're yet to make a final.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you can't say we're bigger chokers. I can say we're bigger chokers in finals. South Africa, you never make a final.
Yeah.
Now, what would you rather be?
Yeah, certainly
What
us.
camp would you rather be in?
Certainly us.
Correct.
We didn't choke in 2019. We were robbed by some bullshit
That's right.
boundary countback shit.
That's not a choke. You're right.
And by the way, just Stuart Board throwing away in that same clip that we should have won that game. I thought that was the admission that I was always after.
No one would have won that game.
That fucking hurt me seeing that.
No
he
one
just goes,
would've won.
they should have won that game.
No one would have won that game. And I just can't believe how the Indians can perform under pressure, because you had that crowd, you had the whole country. That pressure is immense. You can't comprehend. And they just go out and play like that and score 250. Everyone's like, "Oh, bowling was shit." I mean, I reckon they would have done that.
That was unders.
They would have done that to anyone, I reckon.
Yeah, 250 is a new 200 for
It was
India.
an absolute fucking road, the pitch. It was, unfortunately, that's all they got, India. Not much good at anything else.
Yeah. Were you sitting anywhere near Jay Shah's box? Did you have any sighting of Jay Shah and his mates up there?
He came up on the big screen. They came up on the big screen. And so did the guy who built the stadium. The Prime Minister came up and they all cheered.
That's a shitter of a stadium if that's 10 years old, by the way. Someone was telling us that it's pretty new. And
there was cracks all through the concrete. There was the back seats were covered in pigeon shit. It was like
passing EQC
about
regulations.
a million pigeons living in there. But he's like the entire. I reckon the entire population of New Zealand pigeons are living in that stadium.
Okay. Well, shall we start the show? Look forward to that special.
Yeah.
The G Lane feedback special.
Yeah. Do you want to maybe we'll bleep the C bomb they dropped at the start? That was a bit hard. I mean, because it could be ZB listeners joining us.
Okay.
Wanting to hear Matt Heath. He's not here, obviously.
No.
So they
got
might,
a message from Matt Heath coming up, though.
Oh, really? They might tune in, and that C bomb might put them off.
I'm not beeping that.
Let's play that after the intro. Live from the Export Beer Garden Studio. This is the Agenda Podcast. Back in full force for Thursday, the 12th of March.
The Agenda Podcast, the home of sporting nonsense and claptrap. Brought to you by Export Ultra.
G Lane, you're a good person. You're still a good person. You did a really, really bad thing, but you're still a good person. You broke a lot of people's hearts. But G Lane, you're still a good person.
Thanks, man.
You destroyed the New Zealand cricket team with your curse, but you're still a good person.
Is Heath drinking again?
You're a really bad person, G Lane. But you're still a good person, and I still love you.
Oh, thanks, mate.
But please just stop. Just please shred your passport. Just please stop. But you're a good person. I love you. You did a bad thing.
Okay, thanks, mate. Thank you.
But you're a good person.
Okay,
G Lane.
okay.
Yeah, got
yep,
that.
thanks.
You're a good person.
Okay, yeah, thanks. Yeah.
Did a terrible thing.
Yeah, I know. According to you. Okay, thanks, Matt. Well, he's not on the potty today, but thanks for that, Matt. That was nice.
Does that help, that kind of thing?
No, yeah. Look, it's all water off a duck's back for me at this stage because I got so much of it.
People have been asking, how was the return home to the family?
That was all right. That was fine.
Fairly receptive. I understand your partner's off on a tramp.
Yeah,
so that was
she
quite
left.
Good.
She left immediately. It was like a high five. See you later. Here's the admin for the next week, involving rugby trials, netball trials.
How sharp were your knives?
Knives dangerously sharp, actually.
Yeah, okay,
knives.
interesting. Yeah.
I did cut some fruit up this morning for the kids' breakfast. I was like, this
hang on.
seems to be going through this nectarine a bit too smoothly for my liking. So, I mean, all's fair in love and war.
That's right.
So, if he's come over and sharpened my knives, then so be it.
Yeah, you did say
So be
pre-leaving
it.
that she deserves a stranger at some stage. On Tuesday it was, I believe. Now, 2 days ago, we haven't talked about this yet, but we had the ACC Super Bowls competition
yes,
for
the lawn
2026.
bowls. I missed that. I missed that because I really wanted to shatter Matt Heath's back-to-back record.
Yes, well, he wasn't there this year, and in replacement of him on News Talk ZB's team was Mark Kelly.
Yes, big Mark Kelly.
And his co-host Tyler.
Matt Heath's co-host Tyler.
Yes, sorry, not Mark Kelly's.
Haven't heard great reports on Tyler's coordination.
Yeah, look, he wasn't great. There was a small part of me that was hoping that if we weren't going to win, which we did, and we'll get to that, that he would win, because that would bring me joy knowing that Matt Heath was at home, knowing that his substitute won. Without him, kind of thing. That was the vibe that we were going for.
Yeah.
No, he was fucking useless.
Well, at least he turned up.
Yeah, so Mark Kelly was dropping them off from the
He's about 6'6" though, isn't he?
10-metre diving board. And
how big is Mark Kelly?
He's 6'8", I think.
Yeah, he's a big man.
Yeah,
Mania absolutely rattled him, because Mania got on the mic when Finn and I had to play against News Talk ZB, and he said, Tyler Adams from the afternoon show with Matt Heath and Mark Kelly, who I think just hangs out in the ACC beer fridge. And then Mark was like, he's fucking rattled me, man. He's rattled me. I don't know what to do.
It's pretty true, though.
and the camera quick pan to him, just double fisting a couple of Export Ultras. He was on them early.
Oh, yeah, but you've got to feel that big 6'8" monster.
They're too good to us, the Mount Eden Bowls Club in Auckland Bowls. They put on a great afternoon for us.
They are legends at Auckland Bowls. So get out, and they do a lot of Twilight Bowls.
Yeah, we should go down.
Twilight Bowls is great time.
I mean, we can only do that tournament on a Tuesday,
Yeah.
because that's the only time of the week where they don't have actual bowls going on, right? So that makes sense. But if we can get something going on a Friday, mate, oh my God, there were people that wanted to let the dogs out of the cage. Joe Jury being one of them. He got dropped off, and he just wanted to go, but we couldn't quite get there. But anyway, the tournament itself, 2 semi-finals and a final. There was the Mad Monday team, which took on the Movember All-Stars.
Yep.
2 great New Zealanders who've been doing some great work for Movember, raising a lot of money recently for Movember. Mad Monday won that comfortably. Isaac Silly looking right at home on a bowl screen.
Well, he's got that. Has he still got the moon boot on?
Still got the moon boot, yeah.
Okay.
Which was causing some issues. He was the groundskeeper's nightmare.
Shit, he would have almost done a Barry, wouldn't he?
He wasn't far. In fact, he does do a bit of a Barry close, whenever he bowls, because he's one of those guys that lets it go and then tries to get as far away from the bowl pad as he possibly can. They won that game, and then Team Agenda, which was myself and Joe Jury in your absence.
Yep.
We took on
Mad Monday.
ZB in the other semi-final.
Yeah.
And we were paired up with... Actually, I do want to raise this with you, G Lane. So we each had a pro.
Yes, a blackjack.
A blackjack that was assigned to us. And we had kind of sorted out who they were going to be, and there was a last-minute change around, actually. There was a last-minute pro change around, courtesy of Joe Jury. He fudged the numbers, and there have been allegations that have come in that he decided to kind of, fluff our own team up with a real weapon. So we ended up with Jana, who had played before.
Yes. Defending champion.
I remember Jana, yeah.
And who won last year.
Yes.
Jana's a great New Zealander. She's the best of us. But we just absolutely pumped them in the semi-final.
Oh.
We absolutely demoed them. It was, I think it was a pansing, wasn't it?
It was a downtra 3-0.
Yeah.
Finn and I actually didn't do anything.
We didn't do shit.
We didn't.
No.
We didn't.
We just watched Jana.
Not one of your bowls counted?
No.
No,
that
not
really
until
count. You can't be proud of that.
Not until the final. But my role in the team was to just launch it into the gutter when we're already up.
So Joe Jury
Jana would go, just send it into the gutter, Joe. And
He was
like,
like,
sweet.
don't fuck my shit up.
I love
don't
that.
you dare
Don't
touch my
mess
shit.
my ball, just put it in the gutter.
In the gutter. And I was pretty good at doing that.
So we won the semi-final, and then Man Monday was taking on Agenda, which was a massive victory already for the ACC because that was, we were going to win either way.
We'd Indian cricketed the draw, so we put an ACC team on each side.
The BCCI of lawn bowls.
The ACC CI?
I can barely remember the final, but we won it. And in stellar fashion, I got what was named a clutch toucher by Jana, which has caused relationship issues for me. Seeing the comment from Jana on the victory post that said Mashi with the clutch toucher in the final. That wasn't a great look. But otherwise, that was a win for us, and the ACC Lawn Bowls competition goes to us once again.
Shocking allegations that the only time the ACC team wins anything is when Lane is out of the country also as well.
Yeah, that was interesting.
Look, I'm just going to have to front foot a few things as well on that. People are saying, please don't go to Melbourne on Boxing Day.
Yeah, well, there's a petition that's been started that already has 2,500 signatures. So.
Yeah, okay, look, under my New Zealand passport, I will not go.
Well, hang on, that's a weird...
I will go as a British citizen.
No, that doesn't help anyone.
No, it does. And I will be wearing an English shirt.
Well, how about you play to those on socials right now and go, look, are we all okay if I still go to the Boxing Day test or a test in Aussie if I go as a British
citizen
and just see if the commenters are okay with that.
On my British passport.
Yeah.
And I'm not.
Uh,
I don't know if people are going to love it, G Lane. I think people are going to go, that doesn't pass the sniff test. But I'm sure we're not going to be able to keep you away from that all the same. What's next? NBA Corner. Bam! Adebayo has just been
Never
the
heard of
nice Stewart. No, he's played in it. I think he's won a championship with the Heat. He's decent. Well, clearly. He just scored 83 points. The second highest total in NBA history as the Miami Heat thrashed the Washington Wizards, who are proper shit. 150 points to 129. People thought that this wasn't possible anymore to score this amount of points in an NBA game. People have thought, the days of, those big units in the 60s and 70s just standing under the rim and getting 25 rebounds and 80 points is long gone. But he's done it.
Wilt Chamberlain did it without the 3-pointers.
That's right. That's right.
You got a hundy.
Yeah, he got a hundy without 3-pointers.
Was that the sign game where he held up the sign in the...
There's a great podcast on that, actually. I think...
Did he do it hungover?
Pablo Torre's got a great podcast on it because there's a lot of people...
Yeah, that rings a bell, Joe.
There's a lot of people saying it's a hoax. So funny. Like, obviously, just...
Oh, a bit of a conspiracy, right, okay.
Just modern-day conspiracy theorists.
Yeah.
It's like, say it's a hoax and we'll find evidence to say... But they actually interview players from that game and talk about it. And he did get 100 points. But he'd be gutted he didn't get 17 more points.
Well, I mean...
He'd go down in history.
From what I'm saying is I think there was a couple of points he left out there, which is a harsh thing to say after scoring 83 points.
Chamberlain left a lot out there as well.
He left a lot of DNA out there.
Oh, yeah. He's apart from that, that's outside the court.
So Kobe obviously famously scored 81 points for the Lakers against the Raptors in 2006. That was kind of the most recent famous. Well, that wasn't even recent. Jesus, 2006. And then, of course, that Chamberlain 100-point haul is still reigning supreme. Right. This is interesting. How do you feel about this headline? NBA banned strip club celebration.
Unfair.
It feels harsh, doesn't it?
Yeah.
What, boys? Great win. Let's head to the Peelers.
Yeah. What's wrong with that?
So we can't do that anymore, Joe? Is that what you're telling me?
No. The story is the Atlanta Hawks wanted to celebrate a famous strip club in Atlanta.
Yes.
Called Magic City, which is having a big anniversary.
Magic City, big fella.
And it's a prominent adult entertainment club.
Yep.
Strong ties to the rap and hip-hop community.
Yep.
Sure.
So they wanted
to know a lot about this.
They wanted to do a big celebration, like a game day celebration, bobbleheads or bobble titties or something like that.
Bobble titties. Come on. Come on.
But
Hang on, there's a bit of a market there, G Lane. I saw your eyes.
Yeah.
Adam Silver said Magic City Monday, they were calling it, has been scrapped. We have become aware of the Atlanta Hawks scheduled promotion. We reached out to the Hawks leadership to better understand their plans and rationale. While we appreciate the team's perspective and desire to move forward, we have heard significant concerns from a broad array of league stakeholders, including fans, partners, and employees. I believe cancelling this promotion is the right decision for the broader NBA community.
Right, okay. Well, that's tragic news.
It is.
Why can't you celebrate a strip club?
Magic City.
It's not illegal, is it?
No.
I think bobble titties is
Bobble titties
something
is
they should seriously look into. If that wasn't on the merch rollout for this game, I mean, hopefully now there's going to be some kind of backlash and go, why not? Free the titties, man.
That is a big thing. For those of you who haven't been to an American game, like in the NBA and especially NHL, because we went over for that hockey and we got given free bobbleheads when we walked in of the mascot.
Was that when you guys were in Vegas?
Yeah.
Yeah, because you guys came out with an armful of bobbleheads.
Yeah.
Chance.
Yeah, Chance, the kind of weird lizard type.
It's like a sand lizard thing.
Anyway, Chance, he got a bobblehead. So it's like some days they just give everyone in the crowd something free, and it's usually a bobblehead of a player.
Sickos. Is that why in the NBA finals and stuff and the Stanley Cup or whatever you see all the
T-shirts?
Like the T-shirts.
Yeah, they're all on the same shit.
They've merched out the crowd in the same gear, which looks amazing.
So bobble titties, get them out.
Okay, and a real shame for the NBA moving forward. Let's take a break and we'll come back and chat. Oh, everyone's favourite, a bit of football. Right, controversy. You'll be surprised to know, G Lane, around Iran in the FIFA World Cup that is coming up in a couple of months' time. The All Whites will have a new opponent at the FIFA World Cup.
Are they pulled out?
Iran announcing they are boycotting the World Cup over the US and Israel attacks. It will be the first time a country has withdrawn from the World Cup since France and India pulled out of the finals in 1950 in Brazil. God, it was a heartbreak when India pulled out of that World Cup. Iran is going to be replaced by it. That's not right, is it? What you've written here?
That's 100% true. Who do you reckon is going to replace them, lad?
Israel?
It's not a bad guess. Iraq.
What? When did Iraq become the good Iraq?
I know.
They're not, though. They're not.
Aren't they worse?
Who knows? Like, but they hate each other, Iran and Iraq. Like, so much.
Do you think this
the
is just a bit of
geopolitical is just one big
Careful.
ransom note over there? Like, it is all over the place.
And
It's
do you
hard to
reckon they
follow
heard,
the two.
look at the fuckwits over there in Iran, they've pulled out of this, let's take their spot? Do you reckon that's what that is? Or
no,
not?
FIFA, it's just the next team down in that
Yeah. I guess they have done it properly.
in that confederation, yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, they haven't just gone, what will piss them off more? Because what would piss them off more is putting Israel in there.
Yeah, you're right.
No, they've gone, how do we... we've already got the branding made up. How do we quickly change us? Just chuck a Q on the end instead of an N. That's
I don't think it's a brand.
Well, Photoshop out the
I don't
flag.
think the
It's
marketing.
an easy fix.
It's the marketing. So you're saying the FIFA marketing team have had a say in
Shit,
this?
shit, shit, fuck. What do we do here?
We can just get a 17-year-old on Fiverr to change out the Indian flag. Okay. That's funny.
Okay,
Sophie,
so we're playing Iraq now, not Iran.
yeah, who else is in our team, in our pool, Joe? You've got a memory for this kind of thing.
Egypt.
Yep.
So what happens with the Iran-Egypt game on Pride Day?
Oh, the Pride match.
Oh, that's just Iraq, Egypt on Pride. I mean, Iraq aren't big on the gays either.
No, they don't
So
love
I
them,
don't think that's
okay.
changed.
So that's not going to change anything.
Yeah, they
okay.
haven't brought in like a country that's waving the LGBTQI flag.
I mean, maybe that's the real reason Iran have pulled out. They've gone, thank God, we've now got an excuse to get out
No,
of
they
this
moved Pride Day.
match.
They moved Pride match.
Oh, they ended up moving Pride match.
Hell yeah.
That's a shame.
Like,
I was
that
looking
would
forward to
have been
seeing Egypt and Iran playing in the Seattle Pride match.
They've changed that.
Okay.
And who else do we have? I think we've got Canada, I think.
Oh, yeah.
I can't
Was it?
remember.
Yeah, either way, yeah.
The cheating Canadians.
Well, that's coming up. That's coming up soon. When does it start? In July?
Yeah, July-ish. Yeah, I think we've got a couple of pre-season wonders.
Yeah.
Not a pre-season wonder,
Yeah.
but, a couple of friendlies beforehand as well.
Yeah, we're trying to get some All Whites in for a chat
Okay.
ahead of that. They sent a message
What's the big wood up to?
via the Instagram, and then I replied, and I think they actually checked out the Instagram account.
And said,
And then say, we probably won't get back to this.
No. They stumbled across G Lane's most recent 22-2 and said, no, that's not what we need heading into a World Cup. Sophie Devine's cashed in.
I thought she'd retired.
Well, no, mate, not when there's this kind of money on the line. White Ferns all-rounder Sophie Devine is the big winner from the 100 auction overnight, the slave auction going for the highest price at 210,000 quid.
Fucking Jesus Christ.
476,000 NZD.
$500,000.
That's
good
all
on
right,
her.
isn't it?
Well, good on her. Obviously, that'd be a good little retirement fund, wouldn't it?
After a bidding war, Devine was picked up by the Welsh Fire for the joint highest price of the night, along with Australian Beth Mooney, who was picked up by the Trent Rockets.
Yeah, owned by Trent Bolt.
Yeah.
The Trent Rockets.
Anyone was wondering about that?
Yep.
Right. Favourite part of the week, G Lane, where we have a look at our favourite social clip of the week we have posted on the ACC social.
Oh, yep.
This week, back to the gentleman's game. This has got a bit of everything, this clip.
Oh, more cricky. Jesus, dangerously old. On cue.
Well, watch this a few times through because there's so much going on. First of all, I think that's Danny DeVito bowling some off break.
I tell you what, they're going to struggle to get those wickets back in because, it is Danny DeVito.
That's literally Danny
Boom.
DeVito. Oh, fuck.
He has torn the back out of those stump holes as well. And look at the umpire's reaction is great as well. Do it again because he's really fucked off. Now he's going to have to put all that back together.
The groundsman's worst nightmare. The big fella.
Watch it. Look, he's still pissed off. He's still pissed off, the umpire. But watch the umpire here. So Danny DeVito goes out. Boom. The umpire's like, oh, come on, man. like, what?
And then his mate down the other end's not even faced. He's clearly done it before, and he's just practicing his top hand, left hand cover drive, going, yeah.
Oh, that's good.
We'll just noodle it round.
That's a good effort from that old boy. Good stick, too.
Yeah, it's a good club.
Yours, please. Brought to you by Export Ultra.
How's this work? Are you is this where I get a salt?
Oh, I'm not too sure. I think we've tried to save most of them for the G Lane feedback special.
Oh, okay.
Okay. But there might be a couple of that slip through the cracks.
Ah,
here.
right, okay.
Again, this is how you can get in touch with us. We'd love to hear from you. We've had a few first-time callers recently, and it's been great to hear you. So get in touch. The microphone button on the iHeartradio app. Push it. Send us a 30-second message, and we'll have a listen and share our thoughts on it. First one of the day. Yours, please.
G'day, lads.
G'day, mate.
How shit is Formula One? It is crap. Take me to Woodford Glen,
Talk to me.
any day.
Would for
Yeah,
Glenn,
I mean,
talk to
look, let's just be honest. If it wasn't for Drive to Survive, I think Formula One would still be languishing back, struggling for audiences.
me. Yeah.
But it's just brought in the whole storylines, the good-looking young dudes.
The reality TV angle of it.
Yeah,
is really-
the whole reality, and the fact that they're good-looking young rich dudes.
I fell for it over the weekend. There was a lot of talk about the new cars. You know, people were talking about how there's going to be a lot more passing, that kind of thing. And I fell
There
for
was
it.
a little bit.
And I fell for it for a bit. Well, for the first 10 laps it was.
For a little
and
bit.
then it really just turned back into whatever people have an issue with in the first place. It's interesting though, isn't it? Because there's a whole lot of new fans coming to F1 going, F1's not exciting enough.
Yeah,
And then
right.
I think there's a big divide between the new fans that want a more exciting sport, but then the old fans going, hang on, this is the sport that it's always been, so can you just fucking shut up and go and watch something else?
Liam Lawson to enjoy how he has the same issues as I do with my Nissan Duke.
Oh, I thought you were going to say with your downstairs. And
A battery issue.
yes,
Yeah, I have
a
few
lot of battery issues.
Yeah, so the battery issue is good. It's, for me, it's like it's a common problem I have going to start the Duke and working out that the kids have left the back light on.
Yeah.
And the back seat passenger, I don't know why they need the light in the back.
Yeah, that's interesting, isn't
And
it?
then
that
I
Lawson
was like,
and you were
oh,
having similar issues in the
Yeah,
whip.
so I'm in the starting grid at the driveway and nothing.
Bullshit.
Nearly get rear-ended by Kyla Pinto or some other my neighbour as he comes flying out the shared driveway.
Yeah, it's just too much tech chat. Like, I don't need to know. All the commentators were talking about for the first 15 laps was, does he have enough battery charge? It's like,
I know.
Jesus Christ.
I know, it's like having a remote control car.
I just want to watch some cars
I
race,
need to
man.
plug it back in again.
Yeah, next one. Yours, please.
Oh, g'day, fellas.
G'day, mate.
Sean from Perth, toboggan enthusiast.
Are you on a toboggan currently?
Just on your Bucky Bolt at the Olympics. We got enough sheds over here to take on all you Kiwis.
Okay.
Yeah, give us a shed, 10-litre bucket and a 2-litre Coke bottle and then come at us, bro.
Right, okay.
Anyway, hooroo, bless.
Okay, well, geez, I don't know where you're recording that from, but
Under a waterfall.
Yeah, I think so. Aussies backed themselves on the Buckies, eh?
That's interesting. I wasn't
thought-
familiar with the work that the Aussies do off the back of a Bucky Bowl.
I thought that was a very Kiwi thing, the Bucky.
Yeah. I'd even go to say that people under 35, like you got your age will be better at the Bucky Bong than we will be.
Yeah. What's your preferred?
We're just going cones, man.
There's a song, the Friends of Rom song. She only wants me for my bucket bong.
Oh, okay.
So the Aussies might be quite.
Yeah.
favourite.
Okay. Goddamn Aussies! Why can't just give us something?
Is that the actual
Just give us something, okay?
Is that the actual lyrics of that song?
Yeah.
That's quite hot, isn't it? If there was a if there was a woman that was just after me for my Bucky Bong, I'd be like,
she'd have dreads and smell.
yeah, I know she would have dreads and smell.
We don't have it in the system.
Can
It's
we
not
set this
surprising.
up? Do we know 4 Aussies that like to represent Australia in the Bucky Bong, like some
It's
kind
called
of
the Super Bong.
the Super Bong? That's right. And we head out to, I don't know, where did the Wounders at Hauraki do their race where Keezy blew a hammy, and
Oh, at the Millennium Institute.
maybe we head out to the Millennium Institute with 4 buckets
New
and
Zealand
a relay.
New Zealand High Performance.
What about the Blenherslow bong?
I think you,
Oh.
Jerry,
The Blitters Bong.
the Blitters Bong's
The
good.
Blenherslow bong.
You're onto something there, fellas. So if we have 4 Aussies that would like to nominate themselves, slide
Yeah.
into our DMs, maybe we can set this up. We're going to run into a few issues with our sponsors, no doubt.
The last time I did a Bucky Bong, I was basically crawled back to my hotel room on my hands and knees.
Yeah.
So I can't say I'm probably the best to pick
No.
on that front.
Okay.
I did 3 in a row New Year's Day.
Okay,
You're
2000.
you're in it, and Jerry's in it.
But then I had to Google, how do I become unstoned? Because I was in a world of hurt trying to watch Children of Men.
Hey Siri.
Oh, Jesus.
Children of Men on New Year's Day.
Oh,
Off
Jesus,
the back of
Joe.
3 bucket bongs is not a good idea.
Okay. Okay, next one. Yeah, there might be a sponsor issue. We'll just have to park the sponsors for maybe a day.
Yeah, okay. We'll
Yeah.
come back to that.
G'day, fellas.
How to become unstoned.
Yeah, Joe and Mesh. You can take your fucking money stick and you can shove it right up your ass.
Yeah, boy.
There's only one team in this competition that's got real money.
This will be
We know it's fucking Chiefs. Fucking
Jesus.
Canterburyans. Never had an original idea in their fucking life. Fuck you guys. Fuck Canterbury. Fuck the Crusaders.
Yeah, boy.
We got
Yeah, man. That's
pumped
good.
by the Blues on
Yeah.
Saturday
Oh my
night.
God.
Did you see that
Yeah,
game?
I did.
It was a charitable donation by the
Jeez.
Crusaders.
That's like, how can you perform so well one week and so badly the next?
We had no ideas.
That's not a championship
Because
team.
the Easter Island statue if he doesn't have Will Jordan on his team, playing like Will Jordan does, there's not a lot going on there.
Yeah, he's not much money.
Is it due to All Black rest, the Will Jordan situation? Like, is that seriously why
don't
he
know.
doesn't play?
Don't know, because he's playing again. He's playing this weekend.
It's so annoying,
Playing
man.
the
You'd
Highlanders.
think you'd play them against the Blues
Yeah.
and then you rest them against like Moana.
Like, he has got the ability. The Blues were fine, but they weren't that great. I mean, the guy that was running the scucky 1s and 2s up the side there on the wing, who I can't even remember his name of. It was,
No one knew his
Cody's.
name.
My daughter went to that game, and she's new favourite player, Bodie Barrett.
Oh,
Yeah,
Okay.
she loves Bodie.
where'd you spy him from? An up and comer?
She's been scouting him for.
Hey, look, it was her first live game, Super Rugby.
Yeah.
So
I can see why she'd be.
and I said, why? And she goes, oh, she came over to us and he high-fived all of us.
Oh,
good on you.
And I was like-
Bodie, a man of the people.
And I was like, do you know what? If that's all it takes, and you professional sportsmen go out there and high-five as many kids as possible.
Yeah.
'Cause
I think that is
she
all
wants
it
to go.
takes
She wants to go back now, just purely because she got a high-five from Bodie Barrett.
from the big birds.
So any the zero Super Rugby players that listen to this podcast,
Yeah.
doesn't go unheeded your post-match.
Oh, that's nice.
Your post-match socialisation with fans.
Based on the crowd that was there, he probably did everyone in the crowd.
Yeah,
It
that's
was taking
true,
too long.
Just only took him a couple of
She
minutes.
had a good time. She said it was great.
Oh, that's good. Okay, next one. Yours, please.
Yeah, g'day guys.
Hello,
Just at the risk of creating geopolitical tensions between New Zealand and Russia,
Mm-hmm.
the South African drug testing scandal.
Yes.
What country's been investing a lot in South Africa in the last 4 or 5 years? Russia. Also stars of the Icarius movie on Netflix. So just putting 2 and 2 together, coming up with 4. Russia behind South Africans.
Yeah, look, it's not
Works
bad.
out.
Not a bad. Is it Icarus? That's
Icarus, yeah, I think
yeah,
he's
the
talking about.
Netflix thing. That is crazy. That Icarus. If you want to watch that on Netflix,
I
that is-
finally watched it
it's fun. Next level, eh?
over the break. It was
Yeah.
so good.
Yeah.
So
So
it actually made me want to get a bike and buy a pair of lycra.
and get some roids in you.
Yeah. Have a hoon.
It's an interesting. It's a long bow, but I'm happy to roll it.
I don't hate it.
No.
On that previous talkbacker, yours pleaser, we spoke about it yesterday briefly. We have had this idea for the Super Rugby version of the Ranfurly Shield, and it is the mana stick. And we're going to put the logos up on the wall here. We just need to find a stick that does carry enough mana. I just wanted to run this past you really quickly. Are you
when you say
open?
stick, are you looking like a taiaha or something?
Yeah, well, that definitely has more mana
Yeah.
than just a regular stick.
Yeah, I don't think you can just put a stick up and call it the mana stick without it being a solid taiaha.
Yeah, but Jojo, when Jojo and I were having this conversation yesterday, we did feel a little bit skeptical to just chuck out
A broomstick.
Well, we just weren't sure if we were ones that were able to say, "Hey, we'd love to get a tire up in the ACC studio." You know,
Yeah, I don't think we're the. What about a corner post?
like a corner flag.
Yeah, the corner flag that John Kerwin disintegrated in that.
Oh, that's right. When
There's
the
a
flag
mana
was
on that
made
bit.
of fragile,
Plastic.
like plastic that had been in the sun too long, and it's just brittle as
It
anything.
just exploded.
that is like a seminal memory, isn't it? That corner flag exploding with John Kerwin's dive into the corner.
Well, if anyone's got any ideas for the mana stick, get in touch and we'll get
Okay.
that going because
Yeah.
I think that would be quite good. And then whoever has the mana stick,
I mean,
can-
culturally, we'll have to be step pretty sensitively around
Yeah,
who gives us that stick. I mean, if it comes
Yep.
from the Chiefs
Right,
mana,
okay.
and it originates because they are the original team with mana.
Is this something we can bring up with Coney tomorrow? Maybe he can.
Yeah, that'd be a good idea.
Because at the moment the Blues have it because they beat the Crusaders.
Yeah.
Because the Crusaders beat the Chiefs
Yeah,
the week
so
before.
it's Blues mana. Yeah.
So Blues have got the mana stick.
Do you know what? We've got a new setup in the studio here, and Joe Jury, you are like Wilson from Home Improvement. I can only see the top of your hat.
Somebody-
and it's really fucking me off.
Somebody said that on the caravan. They're like, Jojo is like Wilson from Home Improvement. You never really see his full.
No, I can't. That's true. All I can see is your top of your Allen boots, and you're just some anonymous asshole in my ear.
And he speaks quite a lot now on
I
the show,
know,
and he hasn't
so-
even given himself a camera, so
I
no
know.
one can see him.
It's the voice of God.
Fucking hell, classic. You just sit there chipping away. By the way, I did send a photo, but the thousands of street dogs pass on their regards to your mum, Joe.
Oh, good.
Yeah, in India.
okay.
Yeah, I now I know what they were talking about as I took past basically a whole pack of dogs, and I'm like, oh, those dogs, those are the ones they're talking about. Those are those dogs that all those Indian fans threatening
Sending
your mother
mum's
with.
way, yeah.
And look, I mean, the interesting stray dogs, they're all one breed. They're quite big,
Okay.
quite big dog, kind of like.
What would you say they look like?
It's hard to say. It's like an Alsatian-y size,
Okay.
But not-
Jesus.
but it's hard to describe what kind of dog it is. Like a Rhodesian Ridgebacky kind of skinniness.
Kind of short hair, eh?
Yeah, short-haired things, skinny, quite skinny.
Yeah.
Operating in packs, fairly innocuous. They don't it's not like street dogs in New Zealand who would eat you alive.
Yeah, they're not barking away or anything
Nah,
like that.
they're
causing
just
any
cruising
issues, just roaming
around, cleaning up dead bodies and stuff.
Yeah, it's just like seagulls of
Yeah.
Auckland.
Yeah. So anyway, they pass on their regards.
Do you think we need to get one of
Careful.
those like you know, when you're coming out of a driveway but you can't see the road, like those mirrors.
Oh, yeah.
If you stick one of those mirrors on the wall, and then you can see my face.
Yeah, those concave ones. Or to be convex, the outside one. Yeah, just put it up there so I can see you.
That would be quite good, actually.
Okay, is that it?
Two more to go.
Oh, shit.
G Lane.
Yep.
Joe Jury, Mashi, Mania. Totally agree about your big Keats there. Totally agree about your beer fridge etiquette. Mate, you men.
Yeah.
Fill it up with fucking proper piss.
Yeah.
5%.
Mm-hmm.
Classics, ultras.
Yeah.
Get it full. Labels facing forward.
Yeah.
Fucking grow up.
Yeah.
Love yous, fuck yous.
Big Keatsy. What was that in reference to? So I had a bit of a rant about some of the disgusting beer fridge etiquette, and that's why we took it off.
Yeah.
Hodaki.
You take your beer etiquette so seriously.
Yeah. If you've got a beer fridge, the title is the giveaway there.
Yeah.
Don't fill it with your lunch. I don't want to see click-clacks in there with soup and some sort of shitty breakfast that someone's put in there. A beer fridge is a beer fridge. And when you're sponsored by Export, which we are, the legends at Export, there's no shortage.
Oh, mate. Like a slab of piss is one email away.
But it constantly should be full.
All
Don't
the time.
disrespect the beer fridge.
We've had some recent revelations on this. You know how since we've started up the Beach Lounge, we stole Hodaki's fridge, we put it in there. You stole.
Repurposed.
It was DB's fridge, and he said you can use it for the studio.
Okay, thank you.
Because they were not using it
Because they were using it for lunches and like storage for other crap.
Okay, well, interestingly, they are still using it. Now that the beer fridge is full and someone's been asked to fill it, which is either you or I, they're more than happy to get in there.
It's one keystroke away, though, isn't it?
It is.
We've got a key to it.
Yeah. Actually, where should we hide that key?
Up your ass.
That would be a good place for it. Last one.
Righto, dipshits. News for you. You're not functioning proper alcoholics with a job like that. You're just called lazy.
Is that my dad?
Your job is doing what fucking most other blokes do when they are a little bit hungover.
Yep.
Yeah.
True. 5 minutes on Facebook here and bit of this and that. Watch a bit of fucking figure skating, ice hockey, whatever that's fucking, you know.
What is he driving?
That felt fucking personal though, because he's not wrong.
He's on the farm truck. He's
just a bit.
I tell you what, he had a lot to cover off, didn't he? And he didn't quite get there. But
he finished no points, started many.
Yeah, he had to get through a few. I think he was just angry that. Have you been moaning about your job again?
I actually haven't. No.
No, we were talking about how we're highly functioning alcoholics.
Oh, okay.
And he's obviously...
I've been good. I've been cleaning up my act around that. I realise how that might sound ungrateful. I'm very grateful to be here.
Yeah, you should drive around the back streets of India. I want to take my kids to the back streets of India
and go,
say,
look at this. Look, kids.
And they're still happy.
Yeah. Still happy. They don't need a $4,000 drone for Christmas or some kind of e-bike that you can do wheelies down a street on a... Those e-bikes.
Oh, those Sirons.
We've now got a new fucking group of them out near our way in Green Lane.
I think it's a matter of time before they get...
Can we
they suck, man.
Kill them?
Yeah, I think they should. I think you should be able to get a license where you can just shoot them.
Or
you know how you
shove
can
a stick, like hide behind a car and shove a stick into the spokes or something, and just send them over the handlebars.
Well, look, in Australia, you can shoot kangaroos if you're a farmer because they're a pest, even though they're a national icon.
Yeah,
you can still shoot them. I think that's the same we should do with these Sirons.
Yeah,
you can you get a license. You can
just run them over.
Yeah,
see you guys.
You got to put bull bars on though. You'll mess your car up otherwise.
Yeah,
they're quite big.
They are. Some of the boys on them are too.
Yeah, that's right. I don't. No, because it's the same phenomenon that's gone on in UK. All of the bag snatches and all of the robberies are done now on Sirons because you can't hear them coming. And same in Australia. Yeah. And so it's just here now. And they've all been banned in Australia and in UK.
Oh, all the shore kids still getting their Sirons stolen off them?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Certain sections of society just come over and do some shopping in the weekends.
Pick them up. We'll take those. Thank you.
Correct.
Do you need a key to crank them up? No, surely not.
I think you do. Just to get the, not like a starting key, but to unlock, to activate the engine.
Yeah. Okay. Right.
I don't.
Anyway. Okay. So we'll be back tomorrow with James McConey.
Oh,
what's he paying tomorrow, boys?
Hey, on the podcast tomorrow too, Grant Elliott.
Oh, huge.
Yeah, the Hairy Jab's on tomorrow with us as well. So it doesn't really matter if McConey comes in or not.
Oh, that's a good point. Do they get along? Yeah, that'll be interesting.
You've been listening to the ACC's Agenda podcast. brought to you by Export Ultra. For more episodes, like and follow on iHeartradio or wherever you get your podcasts.